This is just a quick little video showing you how to open up the FieldMaps app. So you start it and you have to do all the logins as normal with the University of Tennessee to go to the Enterprise or the org account. Log in with your NetID and password, do your two-factor authentication, all of that. Fortunately, once you've logged in the first time, you don't usually ever have to log in again. So that's really helpful. So just bear with me, just showing you all the steps while you do your dual authentication to be able to log in. And then you should see all your maps. Of course, you're going to see lots of different maps, but look for that one that you just saved. Look for the one that has paint in it. And I'm actually just at this little park area next to a YMCA near me. And I can see there's two picnic tables there, and you can see where I'm standing. You know, the GPS accuracy is not great. I'm actually standing at the picnic table at this time, but you can see that the GPS accuracy is only about 15 feet at this time, which, you know, for a mobile phone actually isn't all that bad. But I go ahead and I'm going to pick my picnic table symbol, and I'm going to be able to drag it over and put it right over that picnic table and update that point. And then I'm going to take a photo. And so you can see I'm just taking a photo of the picnic table. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit, oh, this one actually has paint. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in those paint things. Remember, if you say it needs to be painted, then it comes up with those group fields that you've got, like paint colors. I'm going to type in brown paint right there, and I'm going to say that it's probably going to take about an hour to paint this bench if you did the whole thing. And I don't have any paint notes, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit done, and then I'm going to tap on the submit button, and it's going to go ahead and send it up to the cloud as a completed point. You should have noticed that they did keep the symbology, those templates that we saved when we were creating the layer and the map. It saved over to, when you come over to FieldMaps, they're still there. So now I'm going to try to find a trash can, and I'm walking down by the parking lot, and I find a set of 3 little trash cans here in the corner. And so I'm going to go over one and click on it. Now sometimes your GPS might be so good that you're just pop right on top of it. I have to kind of say, no, it's not a picnic table this time. It's a trash bin. And this one actually does not need to be painted, but I'll go ahead and take a picture of it. So taking a picture of the trash bin. It happens to be behind a chain link fence I can't get through. And hit the submit. So now I'm going to wander over to this little path, because remember we also can digitize paths in our FieldMaps. And so it's I'm going to start the streaming service, so it actually, as I walk, it will just be collecting points rather than, you know, hitting the points one by one. You have a choice. You can either just click your path, you know, as you're moving and do 1 point at a time, or you can just start it streaming, and then it just is like a little breadcrumb trail that just gets left. So first of all, I need to say I'm going to go ahead and pick the paths, and there you see that it defaults to point, but I'm going to say I'm going to start streaming and just start walking, and it should just start putting like a little breadcrumb path as you move along. You can kind of see the little dots there getting put down as I'm moving along this little path. You know, the accuracy is not great, so it's not, you know, if I probably zoomed in, it may not be exactly on the path, but I'm not sure why my accuracy was so bad today, because usually I get, you know, down to 5 feet or so. Not sure what was going on today. And then I'm going to switch to points now, just to show you can also do it by just adding points, and then it just connects lines for every time you add in a new point. So that might be easier too, because you can, you know, move the point around like you could with the places. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit the, I've added kind of, if you zoomed in, you'd see I've actually kind of turned a little corner there. And then I'm going to hit the submit button, and that will get uploaded it up to the cloud too. So now I should have 2 points, a picnic table, a trash can, and then I should have a line for the path.